All right, if you have not seen part two, let me go ahead and catch you up real quick. Shanaira was at one of her best friend's parties at a gender reveal party, and she called her mother and told her, please just come get me right now, right now. Turns out that she had possibly smoking some marijuana the evening before, and it was laced, possibly, and this just really messed her up. And when she went in for testing, they found meth in her system. Welcome to Crimes Among Us. All right, so one day while Shanaira was laying across Shamika's lap, she started to confess something to her. She said, I really do not like his friend. And she's like, so what do you mean by you don't like his friend? She's like, well, they tried to make me do stuff. So her trying to understand and not alarm her at the same time, she wanted to know what that meant. What do you mean that they try to do stuff to you? She said, well, sexual stuff. And I mean, that right there just highly alarmed her as if she wasn't already alarmed enough about the stuff that's going on over there at that house. But nevertheless, she was back in the house with her mom. She was safe. She knew that she was safe as long as she was with her. She got back in school. She enrolled herself back in school. She had aspirations of becoming a nurse. So everything was on the up and up. She was getting her credit score back together. I mean, she had great things happening for her, but she was still trying to convince mom that he was now clean. Like this guy had changed. He's been described as someone who didn't have a rusty pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. This guy was no good for her. October the 11th, 2019, Shamika receives a call from her son that Shanaira is gone. So she freaks out about this. She goes, she gets on the security footage. She checks into this and she realizes that she did get in the car and leave. So she calls her, she calls her. She constantly just ignores her phone call. Finally, she answers the phone and she says, look, I'm going back to Jonathan. I'm going back to him. I love you. I will call you when I get there. And she stuck to it. When she got there, she called her. They talked about 1 hour on the phone, and Shamika did not hold back about her displeasure of this. She did not feel like this was good at all. Shanaira more than likely knew he was still using drugs, but she had a deep pulling from him. I mean, it was intense the way that she would always find her way back for him. It was like she needed him, that she was addicted to him, basically. He was her addiction. On Friday, Shanaira asked Shamika could they meet up for a possible dinner so they could talk about some things, face to face. But this did not happen because Shamika got very ill and was sick and just could not make it. Please like, follow, and subscribe for part four.